Have y'all heard the story about the young boy that told his parents when he grow up, he's going to be a gaming social media influencer? And both of his parents tried to make him feel bad because they didn't believe in him. Now, this is based on a true story, but I'm going to tell a different version of it. So this little boy literally would play the game all day and night. He would wake up early for school just to play the game. And when he came home, he didn't want to go outside and play. He did his chores and went right to his room to play the game. He would do this all night. His father got fed up with it. So his father goes in his room one day and says, listen, I'm sick and tired of you playing this darn game all day. Go outside or go do something productive. Then the little boy said, Dad, but you always preach to me that I should do things that I love doing. The father said, son, I understand you love playing the game, but it's a limit to it. And when I told you that, I was talking about a career. If you love doing something that you get paid for doing, you will never have to work. Then the little boy said, well, Dad, that's my dream, to play the game and get paid for it. The father looks at him with a weird face and says, are you out of your mind? He said, no, you can't be serious right now. You don't believe that you literally can make money playing the game, do you? The son said, yeah, it's plenty of people that do it. The father says, you're right, it's plenty of people, and it's not you. So from now on, I don't want to see you playing this game every day. But the little boy said, Dad, please, I really want, this is something that I really know I can do. The father looks at his son and says, you got to be kidding me. You sound pathetic right now. Then he started talking really bad about his son, telling him that he wasn't going to be nothing in life. He was never going to amount to nothing. And when he hit 18, he might be homeless because he's kicking him out the house once he graduates. The little boy has tears in his eyes. He's ready to lash out at his father, but he's keeping his composure. With tears rolling down his face, he's thinking to himself, I'm going to prove him wrong. Every harsh word his father throws at him, that young man is using it as fuel. And his father said these last words, you're such an embarrassment to this family. You have failure written all over you. The father walked out the room and closed the door. The little boy went to bed crying that night. So no matter how hard it got, the little boy never gave up on his dreams. A few years go by, he gets kicked out the house at 18 years old. As he's getting kicked out the house, he said, hey mom, hey dad, can I get a little bit more time? The father said, no, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Get your stuff and get the hell out of my house. The little boy says, but dad, I don't have anywhere to go. He screamed to the top of his lungs, well, figure it out. The little boy hated his father. He was disgusted. And when he looked at his mother, he was mad at her because she didn't say anything or stand up for him. And now that was more fuel to the fire. 3 years go by. He gets a call from his mother. Hey, I know you don't talk to us as much, but your father is dying from cancer. He don't really care for his father like that, but he like, you know what? I'll go see him. His son goes to the house, walks inside the door with his mother. Now the father meant what he said, but he tried to make it seem like it was in a joking way. When he seen his son, he said, oh, look, it's my pathetic excuse for a son. They laughed and hugged each other, and then the father says, hey, how have you been? Still playing video games and wasting your life away? The son goes in his pocket, grabs his phone, and starts scrolling. Then the father says, oh, are you playing a game on your phone? So the son finds what he's looking for, and then he gave his father the phone. He said, Mom, look at that with Dad for me. The father and the mother grabs the phone and looks and see that he has a whole bunch of zeros in his bank account. Now the father is pulling the screen down so it can load to see if this is real money. The son then puts his leg up and sits back in the chair. And he said, Dad, can I ask you a question? The father and the mother is stuck at this point. Like, how the heck do he got this much money? So the father thinks that he's going to ask a question about investing the money. So he hands the phone back and says, yeah, what do you want to ask me? He said, Dad, how do it feel to be broke and knowing that you're about to die? The father is shocked by what he heard. He said, wait, what the heck did you say to me? He said, just think about it. You've been working all your life and you still broke. I worked at a job for 2 years just to get by so I can focus on my dreams. But you disrespected me. You kicked me out when I needed you. And he said, Dad, I'm not saying that I hate you, but I feel like what you did to me, this is karma. Because the man that tried to break me is now being broken. The mother gets mad and said, don't you talk to your father like that. He said, dang, Mom, at least you standing up for somebody. And wait, Mom, please don't disrespect me like that again. She said, I didn't disrespect you. He said, yes, you did. You called him my father. The son got up and was finna say something else. Then the father stopped him and said, wait, before you say what I think you're gonna say, let me speak my piece. He said, remember, I'm a pathetic excuse, so don't waste too much time on me. He said, I know you hate me, and I respect that. When you was coming up, all I wanted you to do was be somebody. I didn't want you to waste your life away. And I know I done probably went about it the wrong way. I wanted to see you successful, and you successful. So if I pass away today, I will pass away being proud of you. Even though you didn't take the route I wanted you to take. I just wanted you to be a better version of me. He said, if you failed as my son, I felt like I failed you as a father. He said, so I pray before I go that you forgive me. This young man had tears in his eyes because that's all he wanted to hear from his father. He walked to his father with tears in his eyes and gave him the biggest hug he ever gave him in his life. They both apologized and said they were sorry. They went from being enemies to best friends. And then later on, his father passed away. Now, if you want more story times like this, type story time in the comments so your comment can be in the next video. Let me know what you think in the comments and make sure y'all follow for more content like this. And to all the cool people that follow me, I'm gonna see you in the next video.